Welcome back to the Rocket Ice Arena here in Bolingbrook, Illinois. We're going to get ready soon to play our second game of our doubleheader here in Bolingbrook. The Central Illinois Revolution coming in to take on the Sabres in a 16-19U girls American matchup. But before we do that, there's some senior recognition going on for the Sabres. So we'll get a chance to live stream that, record that. Don't have the PA feed, but it's jacked up pretty loud, so we should be able to hear it. And if you take a look along the wall there, those are the Sabres that are being recognized. 75, Ava Stice. 55, Maya Martinez. 31, Alex Cepeda. I think that's a number 13 or 3 over there. I think that's a 3. That would be Maddie Segbrecht. And then the other senior is Kenna Leishman. So both goaltenders being honored here, as you see their banners that are made up along the far boards there. That's pretty sharp. Nice job by the Sabres as the Sabres come onto the ice. So we actually have the 14U girls staying on the ice for part of the celebration for the seniors on the 16-19U, as the Sabres will be in their road jerseys. We're waiting for the fun to begin here. So glad you could tune in here on the NIHL Game of the Week. Waiting for everyone to take their places here. Well, waiting for the show to start here. It's been our first game of the doubleheader was delayed by the game before by about 20 minutes or so, and this one was slated for a 3:40 start. It is now 3:46, so we'll be a tad behind that. There you can see the parents lined up along the far boards there as their seniors get recognized. So, again, we're waiting. All right, we're getting the show rolling. We'll try and leave the volume up so you can hear that.
First we have Maya Martinez. She plans to attend College of DuPage for 2 years and transfer to a 4-year school. Next we have Maya Segbrecht, attending Michigan State University, majoring in elementary education. Now we have Kenna Leishman, committed to Bethel University. Ava Stice plans to attend a 4-year college and play hockey there. Alex Cepeda, attending Johnson & Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island for culinary school, where she will major in business management.
And there you have all 5 seniors being recognized there for the Sabres, with the 2 goaltenders getting down on the ice where they should be. keeping the puck out of the net. So nice job by the Sabres honoring their seniors before the game, and good job by the Revolution waiting patiently there as the teams are waiting to get the game started, but they have to get the final pictures for the senior event. So again, as Ava Strice, Alex Cepeda, Kenna Leishman, Maddie Sagebrecht, and Maya Martinez, I believe. Those were the 5 seniors. And now the Revolution make their way on the ice. Revolution will be in their home whites with their blue trim. And again, we talked about the Sabres being in their road jerseys with the yellow trim. As we'll get ready for hockey action here shortly. Get everything centered up. Whoop. Camera slipping there. To our left and to our right. We're all good. All right. Well, looks like the Balloons get to go on the bench. I don't know if they have to skate with them while they're out there. That would be problematic. All right, so warm-up time is upon us. Let me get the scoreboard back in play and vision. There we go. We'll get that ready for our game here. All right, so let's talk about where these two teams are at in the standings. It's been a rough go for both teams. Sabres, 3-10-1, 7 points, 16 goals scored, 48 against for a -32. The Revolution still looking for their first win or tie, 0-15-0. 9 goals scored on the season, 88 against for a -79. So not the best seasons for either team, but both teams are out there on the ice ready to play some hockey. And we get a chance to broadcast the game back down to those on the Revolution families and friends who couldn't make the trip up north. And obviously to any Sabres family and friends watching wherever you're watching from. We appreciate both fans of both teams tuning in to the NIHL Game of the Week. NIHL Games of the Week. This is our 4th game today. 2 up in Gurnee today for the Vipers. My partner Aaron Schellen had those, and then I have the 2 games here at Rocket this afternoon. Last game played for the Warhawks and the Revolution, that came actually, Warhawks played the Revolution on January 26th, and the Warhawks were 5-0 winners back on January 26th. So that was the last game played for the Revolution. For the Sabres, they last played on February 5th, and I don't have a score for that game. That's odd. Yeah, there's no score posted for that game back on February 5th. That was this past Wednesday. The Sabres played the Wolverines. No score given there. The game before that, the Glenview Stars defeated the Sabres 4-0 back on February 1st. So those are the last games played for both teams. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all the clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, and Wisconsin. This is the 55th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the squirt, peewee, bantam, and midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. That's what you're seeing right now. And NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of the season. That's coming up here very soon. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Scott Larson NIHL Vice President, or visit the website at nihl.info. So, yeah, it's a good day of hockey for NIHL and the NIHL Game of the Week. 4 games, 2 games up in Gurnee this morning for the Vipers. And I think it was a pair of 10U games there. They had silver and bronze. And then here we had 14U girls, Sabres taking on the Warhawks. And the game prior, Warhawks winning that game 7-1. And then in this game, the Revolution taking on the Sabres. In our second game from Rocket Ice Arena, as we have about 25 seconds remaining in the warm-up, and then we'll get things going here shortly. All right, both teams finishing up their huddles in front of their nets. We do know the goaltender for the Revolution. It's going to be Aaliyah Bromley. She's the only goaltender listed on the roster unless they put someone else in pads and gear. And we talked about with Senior Day for the Sabres, they have 2 seniors, 2 goaltenders on the roster, Alex Cepeda and Kenna Leishman. So one of those 2 will start. And with a lot of teams that carry 2 goaltenders, they might split the goaltending duties halfway through the game. So halfway through the second period, Leishman and Cepeda may pass the baton to one or another. We'll wait to see how that goes. Looks like Cepeda will take the net, and she's staying by her cage there. Cepeda wears the black helmet and Leishman the white helmet. And now Cepeda will skate over to the bench area, but the assumption is she's going to play goal for the Sabres here to at least start. That's my guess. And watch me be totally wrong, which would be fine and probably apropos for me. All right, Revolution will go left to right to start things off here in period number 1 with Aaliyah Bromley tending net. And it will be Alex Cepeda in net to our right for the Sabres. Sabres will go right to left. Referee giving the high sign to both goaltenders, and they've given the sign back. We're ready to go here in Bolingbrook. Rocket Ice Arena, Lake Tahoe rink. Girls 16-19U American action coming your way. And we're underway here in Bolingbrook. So again, Cepeda in net to our right. Puck dumped inside the Revolution zone. And chasing after it will be Adelisa Craig. Trying to get it out, but it's kept in by the Sabres for the moment. Goes between the circles. And then it's going to be carried forward. Bringing that puck forward is Haven Hornberger. Along the near boards, flipped inside the zone by Michael. Check that, that's Zoe Novak who's wearing 16. Kaylin Michael's jersey, Kaylin unable to play today, so Zoe Novak wearing the 16 of one Kaylin Michael. And we get a goal for the Sabres. So an early goal by the Sabres. didn't see who it was. I think it was Sagebrecht. So Maddie Sagebrecht I'm going to give the goal to. With 13:08 to go in the first period. Early 1-0 lead for the Sabres. Now Sabres dump it inside Revolution zone along the far boards. Backhanded down low and making the stop and the save and holding on is Aaliyah Bromley with 12:50 to go here in the opening period. So, yeah, I said I did not see the goal, but based on first into the bench was Maddie Sagebrecht, so that's who I'm giving credit for. One of the seniors who were honored before the game. And congratulations to all of the seniors who will be moving on in their hockey and or personal lives, or both. Well, you'll always be moving on in your personal life, but some will play hockey after this. Some may not, but either way, I want to honor their contributions here. And the same for anyone in the same situation for the Revolution as well. Any seniors who are playing in their final games. Faceoff will be to the left of Bromley with 12:35 to go. Good music here today. They've been spinning some good music down between the benches there, both in the game before us and then in this game. Sabres have it inside their own zone. That's Izzy Hooks trying to get the puck outside and kept in momentarily by Hornberger, but then the Sabres bring it out. Now inside the zone. Hornberger one-hands it up along the near boards, and then it's thrown back down low. And chasing after it will be Audrey Miller. Miller shoves it up ice to Ami Valeth. Flip shot on net, and blocker to the near corner by Bromley. Between the circles, losing an edge there was Valeth. Sabres keep it in. That one goes behind the net over to the near corner. Kept in by the Sabres. Backhanded out to the neutral zone, and Hooks dumps it in, but I don't know why she did that, as like most of her team was inside the zone, so that'll be an offsides. And yeah, they're going to bring that one all the way down inside Sabres territory for the intentional offsides. So a faceoff will be to the left of Alex Cepeda. 1-0 is the score in favor of the Sabres. Faceoff comes out to the neutral zone. Playing that puck is Adelisa Craig. Gets it into Sabres territory, and it's immediately thrown back out. Craig will have to play it again. And finds the connection, tipped inside the zone by Addison DeSanti. Sabres get it back out once more. That was Frashala. Ava Frashala had it. And now the Sabres get it inside the zone. It's going to be played by Craig again, over to the near boards. We have a conclave of fans along the near boards blocking your view there. We apologize for that for those that get into the near corner. And the play brought in offsides. But no one's going to score from that corner, so that's the good thing. They're not blocking the view of the goal. Face off outside the Revolution zone along the near boards. And draw taken by the Revolution. Haven Hornberger had the puck knocked off her stick, and then it's thrown out to the neutral zone. Sagebrecht brings it inside the zone. Maddie Sagebrecht backhands it through the crease and picked up by Miller. Miller tries to get it out, kept in. Stick handling. Shot, score! Sadie Ruman with the roof shot up in the top right corner. Ruman with the goal. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Sabres. update the score bug here. Apologize for that. So Sadie Ruman picked up that loose puck, skated between the circles, and then blasted it into the top right corner. A 2-0 lead for the Sabres with 10:15 remaining in the opening period. Inside her own zone is Emma Roger. Roger behind her own net throws it to the near board. And a keep in there by Izzy Lopez. And then it eventually gets past Lopez into the Sabre zone where Hooks overskates it and goes between the circles. Now Lopez kept in. Revolution trying to throw it on net. That one never got there off the attempt by Ren Davis. And it goes behind the net. Haven Hornberger there again. 50 in white has been very noticeable. Centers it. Oh, and unable to get a stick on it was Ren Davis. Goes over to the far boards. Out to the neutral zone. Here come the Sabres, but that's going to be offsides as Ruman might have been in just ahead of the play. So oh no, we had a penalty. So penalty. Sabres penalty on Sadie Ruman. They're going to say interference. So it'll be a Revolution power play. Faceoff will be to the right of Alex Cepeda. So Revolution getting an opportunity here to cut into their 2-0 deficit with 9:22 to go here in the opening frame. Draw loose along the near boards, backhanded down low by DeSanti, Addison DeSanti. Sabres gain possession. They'll take it up along the near boards. Now Martinez had it taken away. Hornberger, Haven Hornberger between the circles, shot save. Cepeda, as Haven Hornberger stole that puck from Martinez along the near boards, skated between the circles, put the shot on, but Cepeda able to make the save and hold on, no rebound given, face off to her left. Hornberger will take the draw. It's won by DeSanti and the Revolution. Turner at the near point, stops it with the stick. Oh, and then the puck just came outside the zone as Turner lost an edge. And the cross-ice pass to Craig just came outside the blue line. So with a minute 29 on the power play, there'll be a draw outside the Sabre zone along the far boards between Hornberger and Stice, Ava Stice. Backhanded out to Turner. Turner, backhand pass to Craig goes awry. Now Craig will skate it up. Craig along the near boards. Craig carries it inside the zone. Between the circles. That one goes wide. DeSanti will have to get there. Now thrown over to the Turner at the far point. Turner dumps it down low. Goes back to Turner. Flips it on net. It goes wide. Backhanded. Oh, that one skirted through the crease. And they blew the whistle. Not sure what the whistle, maybe they just lost sight of it, but Adelisa Craig just backhanded it towards the net and it went through. And Cepeda didn't see that one. Be a face-off to the left of Alex Cepeda with 47 seconds remaining on the power play for the Revolution, looking to cut into their 2-0 deficit. Puck thrown down low. Sabres shovel it out to center, and that's going to be played by Emma Roger. Inside the zone they go. Hooks will get there first for the Sabres. And tipped outside to the neutral zone. And jumping up to keep it forward was Emma Roger for the Revolution. Goes over the far side now for Valeth, Ami Valeth. 12 seconds on the power play. Emma Roger out to the neutral zone. Sabres dump it back in. Penalty is over. Both teams back at full strength. Out to the near point. Lopez's shot was deflected. It goes over to the far boards where it's played by Rumen. Rumen out of the box now. Rumen battling. Sabres dig it out. Emma Roger will get there first for the Revolution. Throw it up along the near boards. And out to the neutral zone we go. Inside Sabres territory. And that's going to be an icing call against the Sabres, or the Revolution, with 6:56 to go in the first period. Faceoff will be to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. Draw one by the Sabres. Near point, Martinez tries to throw it on net. That went off the shins of Hornberger, and Hornberger going to break in. Hornberger shielding the puck, and the player, does it go in? Yes, it did. Haven Hornberger picking up the puck, blocking the shot attempt by Martinez, fending off Martinez, and then getting the goal. And it's a 2-1 game. Nice job by 50 and White. We talked about she's been very noticeable on the ice, and that time blocking the shot, taking the puck up ice, warding off Maya Martinez, and then eventually muscling it past Alex Cepeda for the goal to cut their deficit in half. It's 2-1. Good job by 50 and White. Off the glass from the flip by Turner inside the Sabres zone. And then backhanding it down low is Shell. And it rolls out to the neutral zone. Verschala will roll it inside Revolution territory. Now play along the near boards. Oh, that one came to just out the doorstep there by Stice, but she wasn't able to get a handle on it. Now Martinez throws it in from the near point. That one ricochets around, and Bromley was able to track it. That one deflected a couple times on its way to Bromley. It was going wide initially. Now, Hornberger with a nice stick handle. Another stick handle move. She tried to pass it. She would have been better off shooting there. That one deflected on net, and Cepeda able to scramble and get a piece of that one. Boy, the Revolution gaining some momentum here. Now thrown over to the near boards. Shovel outside to the neutral zone. That's going to be picked up by Izzy Hooks. Hooks misses connection there with Sarah Riemann, but comes back out to the Sabres. And now over to the near boards. Dumped in by Faxel. Addison Faxel. Top of the far circle. Out to the neutral zone. Self-pass. Coming inside the zone now. Shot and a save made by Cepeda. Off the shot attempt from Addison to Santee. Santee with a self-pass along the far boards and was able to get in and take a shot from the far circle. But Cepeda able to track that one and hold on. 2-1 in favor of the Sabres with 4:50 to go in the first period. Far point. Kept in, thrown towards the net. Never gets there, however, as blocking that one was Lopez. And now the Sabres look to get it out the center. They do. Izzy Thurston whacked at it, but then Rumen picks it up for the Sabres. Still has it, throws it on net, and making the save and holding on is Aaliyah Bromley with 4:26 to go in period number 1. 2-1 Sabres. If you didn't know, it's time for the percolator right now. Here's Rumen along the far boards. Stick handling, has the puck swiped off her stick by, that was a 44. No, that's 14. That's Audrey Miller. Now centered up high. Oh, it just came outside the zone. They're going to say that Mackenzie Biskin had just brought it in offsides. It just inched its way over the blue line, so we'll have a face-off outside the Revolution zone along the far boards. Be Rumen on the draw against Hornberger for the Revolution. Rumen and Hornberger each have goals for their respective teams, along with Maddie Sagbreck, who got the opening goal for the Sabres. Keep in at the near point by Martinez. Now Martinez going for it again, but Hornberger tries to push it up ice to DeSanti. Now Rumen. Rumen brings it in offsides. A little extra stick handling caused that one to go offside, so we'll have another neutral zone draw. With 3:38 to go, we're getting a lot of offsides, a slow-moving first period here. Stice against Hornberger. Raymond gets it inside the zone for the Sabres, but then it's shoveled outside the zone by Craig of the Revolution. Out to the neutral zone for Shala. Throws it back in. Craig will take it and intercept, throw it up ice. Missing connection there with DeSanti. And DeSanti tries to get it in. Oh, that was okay. I think Hornberger was in play a little bit early, but no call. That one goes wide of net. That'll be an icing call against the Sabres with 2:58 to go. Why not have another whistle? Faceoff will be to the left of Alex Cepeda. And again, we might see the goalies split duty for the Sabres, as Kenna Leishman might take second half duties for the Sabres, as a lot of teams rotate their goaltenders when they have two goalies, and especially on senior night. Shot on net. Oh, a save made and rebound, score! Poking in the rebound is Izzy Thurston, and we're tied at 2. So 2 goals each, as the Revolution have come from a 2-goal deficit to tie it up at 2. And again, the Revolution have been getting some good offensive chances. That was a big initial save made by Cepeda, but able to put in that rebound was Izzy Thurston, and we're tied at 2 with 2:44 to go. Now Rumen keeping it in. Backhands it towards the net. Save made by Bromley. And another save made as it deflects out to the near point. Martinez tries to keep it in. Sabres are buzzing around right now, looking to get the go-ahead goal back as that puck's thrown down low. Picked back up by the Sabres. Now the puck goes out to the neutral zone with 2:07 remaining. Shell was trying to get on that puck, and then it's thrown in by Zoe Novak. Now all the way back inside Revolution territory. Emma Roger will field it. She'll carry it up along the near boards. Plenty of open ice. Tried to get that pass to Davis, but too far out in front. And the Sabres will take possession. Oh, they threw it off the back of the net. No one in front of the net, however, in white jerseys, as they were all to the right. A keep-in attempt there by Craig. Frashala picks it up for the Sabres. And then into the skate of Stice. Puck pushed forward. Inside the zone goes Ren Davis. Davis flips it on. Oh, that one got deflected by Martinez. But it just rolled wide of the net as Cepeda was angling to the near post, and the puck got deflected to the far post, but it went wide. Minute remaining in the opening period. We're tied at 2. It's been a good, competitive first period here. Sabres jumped out to that early 2-0 lead. You thought they were off to the races, but the Revolution came back here. They got a pair of goals in this first period. That'll be an icing call, but with only 9 goals on the season, they already got 2 in this first period, so it's a good start for Central Illinois. Face off to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. Haven Hornberger and Sadie Ruman. Sabres take possession. They try and backhand it down low. Puck gets to Faxel between the skates of Turner. And now Ruman in the near corner. 30 seconds remaining. Ruman backhands it. And the puck goes over to the far corner where Turner will throw it around to the near boards. Up along, stuck in that near corner. With 15 seconds remaining. And out to the neutral zone. This might go down for icing. And why not? 8.7 seconds remaining in the opening period. Icing against the Revolution, so we'll have a face-off to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. It'll be Haven Hornberger in the circle for the Revolution, and Sadie Ruman again for the Sabres. Ruman pushes it forward. Puck is whacked at, and they score! Sadie Ruman gets the rebound for her second goal, and a late first period goal by the Sabres, and they go out top 3-2 with Sadie Ruman with her second goal of the game. Key there is she won the draw. She actually just pushed the puck forward, and I think it was Faxel who was like put it on net, but then Ruman was there to poke it in as the horn sounds, and that'll wrap up the first period. Good competitive first period, but you're the Revolution. That late goal giving up to Ruman, you could have gone into that second period tied. Either way, though, you're only trailing by 1, and you've had some good offensive opportunities on the Sabres and Alex Cepeda, so we'll see if they're able to bring some of that momentum into the second period, or will the Sabres, buoyed by that late first period goal by Sadie Ruman, take over the momentum. 3-2 as we head to the second period. Chicago Blackhawks are proud to sponsor the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Hawk fans, be sure to catch these upcoming games. Tonight, the Hawks will be in St. Louis to take on the Blues. It's a 6 p.m. puck drop on Chicago Sports Network. And then hockey, the NHL will pause for the Four Nations tournament, I believe. That's coming up. And then the Hawks won't play again until Saturday, February 22nd. They'll be in Columbus to take on the Blue Jackets. 6 p.m. puck drop on Chicago Sports Network. Plus, don't miss the Chicago Blackhawks in action. And the Chicago Blackhawks want to let you know that the Chicago Blackhawks 2025 Summer Youth Camp registration is now open. Camps are being held for boys and girls ages 6 through 13 on June 9th through 13th and July 28th through August 1st at the Blackhawks practice facility, Fifth Third Arena in Chicago. Also at Fifth Third, we are proud to present our all-girls camp, Big Strides, designed for ages 12 through 18 the week of June 23rd through 27th. All camps are full day. Players will participate in 2 on-ice practices and 2 hours of off-ice activities. Full equipment and basic comprehension of skating is required. You would go to NHL.com/Blackhawks/amateur/hockey-camps. All right, second period about to get underway. It'll be Stice against Thurston in the circle. Sabres will be going left to right in this period, and the Revolution right to left. And again, it's still Alex Cepeda in net to our left for the Sabres. And the only goalie on the roster, Leah Bromley, to our right for the Revolution. And we'll keep an eye halfway through. 14-minute periods here in girls 16-19U. Halfway through that second period, if Kenna Leishman will come in for Alex Cepeda for the Sabres as those two seniors swap out for this game. Play along the near boards, neutral zone play, not a whole lot going on right now, and then thrown into the Sabres zone, immediately thrown back out. And up ice we go, missing connection with DeSanti. So now Martinez will pick up the loose change for the Sabres. Throws it over to the far boards and deflected out to Ruman at center. Ruman along the far boards, they'll dump it down low. Puck deflects off the side of the net. Dug off by the Sabres and Frashala. Frashala tries to backhand it between the circles. Revolution get in front of that one. DeSanti, puck poked back inside the zone by Biskin, Mackenzie Biskin, but that'll be an offsides against the Sabres. So we'll have a face-off outside the Revolution zone along the near boards here. Actually, they'll put it at center ice. Hornberger against Ruman in the dot. Ren Davis had it. Segebrecht peels it off, gives it to Ruman between the circles. Ruman fires, and it goes off the glove of Aaliyah Bromley, and Ruman has the hat trick. Sadie Ruman with the hat trick, her first goal of the second period, but her third of the game. And it's 4-2. Actually, wrong one there. 4-2 is the score in favor of the Sabres. An early second period goal for Ruman after she had a late first period goal. And she gets the hat trick as we still have over 12 minutes to play in period number 2. So Sadie Ruman having a big game for the Sabres. Sabres clear it to center. Here's Ruman once more. Sadie Ruman skates wide, backhands it on net, and making the save and holding on is Bromley for the faceoff. Faceoff will be to the right of Bromley. Once again, it'll be Hornberger against Stice this time. Ava Stice. Hornberger wins the draw. It goes over to the far corner, but getting there first is Frashala of the Sabres, battling there with Turner. Frashala spins and tries to center it between the circles, get it over to Biskin, I should say, but it goes wide. And then out to the neutral zone. Here's Hornberger. Hornberger will take it wide. Haven Hornberger, stick handles, but too tight in, and the puck rolled off her stick and goes out to center. Boy, she would have been in with a good shot attempt here, but the puck just rolled off her stick on that tight tuck-in move that she did. Now Frashala backhands it, goes wide. Frashala behind the net now. Called her name quite a few times. She's been very noticeable here in this second period. Here's Ruman. Ruman tried to get it to the near point, but Shell got in the way of that one momentarily. Tori Shell. Off the far corner, backhand on net, and making the save and holding on, Aaliyah Bromley with 10:43 to go in the second period. Wholesale changes for the Sabres, and the same for the Revolution. So a fresh 5 for each team. So faceoff goes to the right of Bromley. Draw taken by the Sabres, flipped on the net, save made by Bromley. And out to the neutral zone. Hooks, waits for her team to clear the zone and dumps it back in. Now Rumen once more shooting. That one high and wide. Goes over to the near corner. Now over to the far side. Who's going to get there first? That'll be played by Emma Roger. Roger out to the neutral zone. But then it's going to be played by Izzy Lopez. Lopez to Sadebreck. Sadebreck had the opening goal in the game in that first period. Backhanded, not out, and then it eventually ricochets out to center. Pass to Lopez inside her own zone, cross-ice pass. Makes a connection there with Izzy Hooks, and then dumped inside Revolution territory, chasing after it, Emma Roger. Roger behind her own net, flips it to the near board. Now Roger backhands it to center, and it's going to be played there by Hooks, Izzy Hooks to Stice. Oh, and that one off the shin of Thurston. Thurston shoots, save made. Backhanded towards the net as Alex Cepeda denied Thurston, who was looking for her second. Cut into the deficit there. Good opportunity for Thurston in the Revolution, but Cepeda able to deny. Now here is Zoe Novak. Thrown back inside the Revolution zone with 8:52 remaining in period 2. 4-2 lead for the Sabres. Here's DeSanti. DeSanti tried to put that one through, but a good sweep check there by Rumen, denying the offensive rush, and then Rumen knocked down. And outside to the neutral zone, Hornberger tried to shovel it ahead to DeSanti, but it goes over to Mackenzie Biskin. Now Sadebreck had the puck knocked off her stick. Here's DeSanti. Cross-ice pass. Flipped on net. And making the save and holding on is Alex Cepeda off the shovel attempt there from Zoe Novak. Face-off will be to the right of Cepeda. And we'll keep an eye on that Sabres bench as Kenna Leishman probably getting ready to come in here in the next minute or so, next stoppage of play. Between the circles. And then out to the neutral zone. Turner will skate after it for the Revolution. Shovels it up ice. And it's picked back up by Rumen. Rumen between the circles. Fires! Save made by Bromley. Rumen looking for her fourth goal. Kept in at that far point by Martinez. And then thrown down low, and that one goes wide in front of Bromley over to the near corner. Up ice, deflected. Here's DeSanti trying to gain possession. And it comes back to Craig for the Revolution. Now Martinez will dump it in. 7:23 to go, 4-2 lead for the Sabres. Sadebreck brings the puck in offsides. And as we get the whistle, we'll have our goaltender change as Kenna Leishman will come in to replace Alex Cepeda as the seniors hug at the blue line, and changing of the guard in the net for the Sabres. As Kenna Leishman now takes over goaltender duties for the Sabres. Face-off will be along the near boards, along the far boards, just outside of the Revolution zone. So Kenna Leishman now in net for the Sabres. Hornberger carries it in. Gets a shot as Leishman immediately tested by Hornberger. Backhand pass to the near point. Craig flips it on net. That one doesn't get through as that went off of Ava Stice. And now the Sabres will dump it inside the zone. Along the near boards. DeSanti tries to backhand it out. Hooks Oh, that one might have, yeah. Good call here by the far side officials. That one just eked outside the zone. So it'll be an offsides against the Sabres. 6:45 to go. Second period, 4-2 lead for the Sabres. Face off outside the Revolution zone along the far boards. And Izzy Thurston against Sadie Ruman. Sabres take possession of the draw. Carrying the puck in is Segbrecht. Segbrecht fires the shot, and a glove save made by Bromley, and Bromley will just hold on to that one for the faceoff. Draw taken by the Sabres. Ren Davis battling with Segbrecht. It's thrown down low where it's going to be played by Emma Roger. Roger throws it over to the far boards. Ruman picks it off, tries to flip it on net. It goes behind. And over to the near corner. Well, shoveled up ice by Audrey Miller. Trying to get it out was Ren Davis, but kept in, and we're going to have a penalty. Yeah, we're going to have an interference penalty against the Sabres. And heading to the box will be Maddie Segbrecht. So Segbrecht for interference with 6:10 to go here in the second period. This gives the Revolution an opportunity to cut into their 2-goal deficit, trailing 4-2. Their second power play of the day. It'll be Izzy Thurston in the dot. And Ava Stice for the Sabres to the right of Kenna Leishman. Oh, they're trying to get the penalty on the board. There we go. 2 minutes for number 3 as we're ready to go. Draw one by the Revolution. Craig throws it on net, towards the net. That went off of Martinez as she's hobbled a little as that hit her square in the ankle on the push by Craig. Now Craig on the far side flips it on net. Save made by Leishman. She wasn't sure where it was. But then picking up the loose change was Ava Frashala. Frashala behind her own net. Goes it to the far point. Kept in by Craig. Craig will flip it on net. Glove save made, and holding on is Kenna Leishman. Wow, that's a good start to the power play for the Revolution, with Annalisa Craig getting 3 cracks at it, putting it on net. So good job by 43 in white to generate some offense for the Revolution. Now Hornberger will step on the ice for Central Illinois. Draw taken by the Sabres, but Hornberger comes up with it. Hornberger looking, and that pass was a little too far out in front for Craig. Craig throws it in front of the net, goes wide, and Turner will have to play it as it goes all the way outside the zone with 1:10 remaining on the Revolution power play. Here's Craig. Craig will carry it in. Oh, that one ping pong. What a pad save made by Leishman. Wow. That one deflected. I believe that went off of Frashala, and a quick left pad save made by Kenna Leishman to deny Craig's attempt going into the net. Craig's getting close. That's 4 shots here in the last minute or so. Trying to get an opportunity. Here's Frashala. Frashala cuts to the middle. Taken down, no call, as that was a crossover there by Hornberger. Sabres fans not in agreement. And now we're going to get a penalty on Frashala on the other end, as she hauled down Turner. So now Frashala goes to the box. Sabres are already down 1 player. And what do we got here? It's a 4-2 lead for the Sabres. Not sure if this is a timeout, as the Sabres coach is huddling up. And now they're going to go back on the ice. It's power play for the Sabres. It's a 5-on-3 for the next 44 seconds. 4:55 to go in the second period. It's a 4-2 lead for the Sabres, but a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Revolution to cut into their 4-2 deficit. Revolution win the draw. Here's DeSanti. Drops it back. Flips on net. That one deflected down low. That goes over the crossbar and over to the near point. Now firing it is Miller. Puck is loose between the circle. Rogers whacking at it. Then DeSanti. That goes to the side of the net. Revolution kind of standing around there. And now keeping the puck in play is Emma Roger. Roger throws it between the circles. Now kept in Hornberger. Flips it on net. Save made by Kenna Leishman. So they had Haven Hornberger playing that far point. Get a shot off there. Kind of want her to see her closer in. She's going to take the draw, but that was just a rotation, I guess. She'll take the draw here. Revolution take possession. Flipped on net by Miller. That one is saved. Or that was blocked, actually. Never got through. Now Miller with another attempt. Throws it. Deflected on net. Another save made by Leishman. Boy, Kenna Leishman has been handling some deflected rubber here. Has a lot of deflections, and she's got quick reactions to keep that puck out of the net. She's tracking the puck well. First penalty is over. 1:06 remaining on the second penalty. So 5-on-4 now as Miller throws it on net. And a tip attempt there by Hornberger. She missed connection. And now goes over to the near boards. Kept in by Miller. Now whacking away at it is Ren Davis. Back to Miller. Miller keeps it in. Flips it down low. Hornberger will have to skate after it. 43 seconds on the power play. Hornberger has the puck rolled off her stick. Shoveled on net. And another save made by Kenna Leishman. And let's see. For a moment there, I thought the Revolution coach was going to call a timeout. He had the grease board in his hand with 33 seconds left. I would have been fine with that. Just trying to draw up a play here to cut your deficit to 1. 3:27 to go in the second period. 33 seconds on the power play. Revolution win the draw. Here's Craig between the circles. Flips it down low and patted aside into the near corner by Leishman. Now Hornberger, Haven Hornberger behind the net. Over to DeSanti, flips it, and that one's saved by Leishman. Kenna Leishman, unbelievable. And we got a penalty? Yeah, I think we got a penalty against the Revolution. It's a hook, and that's going to go against Ren Davis, I believe. So Ren Davis goes to the box for the hook. And that'll nullify the remaining 12 seconds on the Revolution power play. And then after that, it'll be 1:48 of power play time for the Sabres, as it looks like they'll successfully kill off a two-player advantage. Face off to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. Well, I can't say enough of the job that Kenna Leishman's done in net here. Not that Alex Cepeda didn't do a good job either, but in the short time she's been in here, halfway through the second period, she's faced a lot of deflections and a lot of traffic and has been able to keep the Revolution at bay. Now, shorthanded opportunity. But the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Turner will throw it over to the near boards where Craig will play it for the Revolution and dumps it inside the zone. 1:27 on the power play for the Sabres. DeSanti shovels it up ice. Tried to throw it on net, but it never got there as Martinez got in front of that one. And now the puck's going to go down into Revolution territory. The icing arm was taken down as puck slowed down, as did the Revolution players going after that one. Far corner. Turner to DeSanti. Now back down low behind the net where Craig will play it. Frashala at the near point to try and keep it in. Then Hornberger gets it out and throws it on net. Good job by Haven Hornberger to kill some time on the penalty. Up ice goes Lopez. Lopez with the cut at the blue line, gets the puck back, and shot on net. Save made by Bromley. And then putting it back on net was Sarah Riemann, but Bromley was able to cover up on the second attempt. So face off to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. 4-2 Sabres with 26 seconds on the power play, 1:32 to go in the second period. Ava Stice against Izzy Thurston. Thurston wins the draw, throws it down low to Turner. Turner trying to whack it up along the far boards. Now Thurston tries to get it out, kept in, however. Then shoveled on net by Izzy Hooks, and Bromley will hold on again. Face off to the right of Bromley. Down to 15 seconds on the Sabres power play. Face off won by the Sabres. Shot goes behind the net over to the near boards. Keep in by Frashala. That one deflects over to the near boards again. Now Riemann. Riemann trying to whack at it, goes below the goal line where Ava Stice picks it up. Backhand attempt between the circles. Flipped on net. Pad save made on the shot by Hooks by Bromley. Now Hooks at the far point. Flips it towards the net. That goes wide over to the near corner. We're under a minute to play in period 2. Power play is over. Both teams back at full strength. Frashala will keep it in. He'll throw it over to the far board. Just kind of a directional pass, hoping one of her teammates gets there. Comes out to the neutral zone where Frashala will pick it back up. Skates to the near side. Stick handles inside the zone, but the extra stick handle attempt forced Ruman to come in offside. So we'll have a face-off outside the Revolution zone along the near boards with 34.1 seconds remaining and a 4-2 lead for the home team. Thurston against Ruman. Martinez picks up the puck. For the Sabres, has a head of steam, but had the puck knocked off her stick by Thurston. Thrown along the far boards, Ruman picks it up, throws it towards the net. Oh, that one trickled up. Bromley, as she made the initial save with the stick, but it deflected up, and she had to bat it back down. So now 20 seconds remaining. Face off to the right of Aaliyah Bromley. Ruman and Thurston in the dot. Sabres win the draw, throw it on net, and another save made by Bromley. So we'll do it again. That whole 3.4 seconds come off the clock that time. Sabres win the draw, falling down but knocking it to the far boards was Emma Roger. Now another save made by Bromley, and Bromley will hold on with 7 seconds remaining. So the Sabres, power play is over, but they're kind of swarming around inside the zone and forcing Aaliyah Bromley to make some saves and kind of live to fight another day. Face off to her right again, Ruman and Thurston. 7 seconds to go in period 2. Draw out almost to the neutral zone. Lopez keeps it in, flips it towards the net, but it goes behind, and that'll do it for the second period. So some late period attempts by the Sabres, but they're unable to get one past Aaliyah Bromley. As we'll go to the third period with the Sabres leading 4-2. All the scoring in that second period belonged to the Sabres. With the lone goal coming from Sadie Ruman. to give the Sabres their 4-2 lead. NIHL players and goalies, NIHL's best flow is back. This is a fun celebration of the best hockey here in the league. There's always great enthusiasm for this annual event among players and fans. One player represents their team in the contest. This year there will be a Squirt Pee Wee Bantam and College Junior Prep winner. One player represents their team in the contest. I already mentioned that. They will win prizes for their team and for themselves. Prizes this season are sponsored by Jerry's Hockey, the Northern Illinois Hockey League, Tricoci University, and Culver's. Good luck in NIHL's Best Flow 2025. Find the Best Flow calendar for voting on the NIHL Facebook and Instagram pages. The Pee Wee Bantam and College Junior Preps are there this week. And a reminder to keep your eye on the NIHL.info website and the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. And you can tune into those games on the Stream Sports Midwest YouTube channel, just like you're doing right now. All right. Sabres will be back going right to left and the Revolution left to right here in period number 3, with the Sabres holding a 4-2 lead. And more Chapel Roan being played here at the Rocket Ice Arena. That seems to be the theme song for the Sabres girls. And the Revolution players are enjoying it as well. I think they're enjoying it more than the Sabres. Have fun. That's what this sport is about. All right, we're underway. Third period action, 4-2 lead for the Sabres. As Hornberger carries it in, stick handles between the circles, and unable to get a shot off there. Now goes over to Turner at the near point. Turner cross-ice pass to Craig. Craig flips it towards the net, deflected wide. Lopez digs after it. And then being played by Stice, kept in by Turner. Turner tries to dump it down low, battling Stice. Stice gets it out to the neutral zone, where it's played by Turner again. And in ahead of the play was Haven Hornberger. Oh, face off outside the Sabre zone along the at center ice. Hornberger against Ava Stice. Inside the zone, DeSanti, shot, save made. That was a tough angle for DeSanti, but a good play nonetheless by Leishman to cover up that right post and not allowing an opportunity for DeSanti to sneak one by. Face off to the right of Kenna Leishman. Hornberger and Ruben on the draw. Rumen gets it out to center, where Turner will have to play it. Cross-ice pass finds Hornberger. Now up to Zoe Novak. Novak tries to dump it down low. It goes out to center. Back to Craig in the center circle. Segbrecht tried to interfere with that. Goes back inside Sabres territory, where Segbrecht will get it out to the neutral zone once more. Now here's Rumen, Sadie Rumen. Had the puck knocked off her stick by Turner, gets it back. Cross-ice pass finds Frashala. Frashala at the near point. Flips it down low. Lifting up a skate there was Faxel. And now Rumen once more. Backhanded save made by Bromley on the backhand attempt by Sagebrook. Frashala gets it back, dumps it down low, and Rumen will skate after it. Craig will get there first, but it goes to Segbrecht on the far side. Sabres look to keep it in, and out to the neutral zone they go. Frashala will get there first for the Sabres. Cross-ice pass, that'll find Segbrecht, rolls off her stick. And Haven Hornberger gets the loose change, but Faxel knocks it away. Now here's Craig. Adelisa Craig carries it in the zone. Shovels it on net. Save made by Kenna Leishman. Boy, Adelisa Craig's going to have nightmares for all the saves that Leishman's made on her in this game, especially in that second period. She had a bevy of shots, but right soon after Leishman came in, especially on one of the power plays, but Leishman denied there. Thurston on the draw. Revolution gained possession near point. Miller, or thrown on net. Check that, that's Emma Roger. That one rolls past Roger out to the neutral zone. Here's Ava Stice. Stice backhands it between the circles, just sort of a neighborhood play, hoping a black jersey was there, but they weren't. And now here's an opportunity for the Revolution. Inside the zone, top of the near circle. Shot! And a save made. Boy, Leishman, tell sometimes she's a little gun shy when that puck comes up high. She's still able to make the save, but she ducked that head down a second time there on those shots that are coming up towards the cage. But she was able to hold on, no rebound given. And Leishman continues to pitch a shutout. Up high between the circles is Roger. Flip shot, that one goes well wide. And tracking after it will be Ami Valeth. Now Martinez for the Sabres, battling there with McNichol, Lexi McNichol. Dumped down low by Audrey Miller. And keeping it in is McNichol momentarily, but then it comes up to Biskin along the near boards for the Sabres. Gets it inside Revolution territory, where it's played by Emma Roger behind her own net. Here's Roger, winding up. Goes along the far boards, taken down, falls, no call. And they're going to say brought back in offsides by the Sabres, so the faceoff will come outside the Revolution zone along the far boards. With 10:30 remaining in the game, it's a 4-2 lead for the Sabres. A 2-goal lead to start for the Sabres. Revolution came storming back with a pair of goals. Tied up at 2, but then a goal with 2-3 seconds remaining in that first period gave the Sabres a 3-2 lead, and then another goal by Ruman in the second period extended the lead to 4-2, and that's where we stand. Out to the neutral zone. Turner will have to play it. Turner throws it off the far boards up to Hornberger. Hornberger tries to skate between 3 defenders, and Sagebrecht's able to peel that puck off. Now to Santi. Up ice inside the zone where Hooks gathers it up and throws it back out. Craig to Turner. Turner tried to shovel it ahead. That deflected off of Ruman. Here's Sadie Ruman again, already with 3 goals. Tried to center. Oh, it went over the stick of Sagebrecht, but Forshala will keep it in at the near point and dump it down low. Nice play by Ruman there, trying to get it to Sagebrecht, who again, she had the opening goal for the Sabres. Now Sagebrecht dumps it down low where Ruman will play it. Ruman, far corner, up high to Sagebrecht, fires it from that far boards over to the near side. I thought that was a 31. That's Alex Cepeda out there. Well, Cepeda shed the goalie equipment, and she's out there skating. I just noticed that, so 31 in black. Taking some shifts on the ice here. I don't know if that's a regular thing, but it is today. There's Cepeda, flips it towards the net, unable to get that one through as she whacks away. And now Revolution trying to get it outside the zone. Forshala does a good job keeping it in. Now Ruman with the shot. Save made by Bromley, and holding on for the faceoff is Bromley with 8:32 to go here in the third period. A 4-2 lead for the Sabres, as Alex Cepeda doing a good job out there on that sequence for the Sabres. Face off to the right of Bromley. Stice against Thurston. Stice wins the draw to Martinez near point, flips it down low, deflects by Stice into the near corner. Far corner, I should say. And then out to the neutral zone we go. Self pass there from Ren Davis. Davis will carry it over. Ren Davis, top of the far circle. Shot save made. Rebound jumped up for a minute, but then holding on was Kenna Leishman. Good rush there by Ren Davis. And she carried it up along, self-passed along the far boards and then was able to get a shot off from that far circle. Thurston and Stice. Stice wins the draw again. Puck comes to Thurston, flips it on net. Leishman made the save. And then a dump in down low by Audrey Miller. Puck between the circles. Thurston whacking at it and unable to come up with it. Check that was Tori Schell. As Schell shovels it ahead. Now back inside Revolution territory. That's going to be an icing against the Sabres, so a little life being shown here by the Revolution as they'll have an offensive zone draw. To our right, to the left of Kenna Leishman. Haven Hornberger and Sadie Ruman. Out of the circle, folks. Sadebreck gathers that draw and goes coast to coast here. Fires a shot from the far circle, goes behind the net as Emma Roger was keeping her on the perimeter. Now the far point kept in. Deflected between the circles. That puck goes to Hornberger, who shovels it up ice. That's going to, no icing. Skating after it will be Izzy Hooks. Hooks will have to change direction now. And throws it over to Sagebreck. Hornberger tries to keep it in. And she's able to peel it off the boards. Haven Hornberger trying to center now, or brings it on net. Knocked away. And bringing it up ice is Sadie Ruman. Ruman, it says a 1-on-3 for Ruman. Ruman tried to fire it, fanned on it. And now Hornberger had it, lost it. Frashala will bring it in. Frashala between the circles. Backhands it. Goes over to Ami Vieleth. And down low where it's going to be played by Craig, Adelisa Craig. Up ice, deflected. Frashala picks it up between the circles, fires, and a save made by Bromley. Stice tries to center, but pinning it up against the near post will be Aaliyah Bromley with 6:11 to go in the third period. And a 4-2 lead for the Sabres. Face off to the right of Bromley. Thurston against Stice. It's like saying that name, Stice. Oh, DeSanti kicks it forward and trying to whack at it. And the Sabres are eventually able to recover. Keeping it in is Emma Roger. Roger backhands it on net. And where is it? And they're going to say she's able to cover it up. Kenna Leishman once more keeping the Revolution off the board. Face off to the left of Leishman. Stice against Thurston again. Draw one by the Revolution. Flip by DeSanti. Blockered into the far corner by Leishman. Dug out by the Revolution. DeSanti behind the net. Looking for a centering attempt. Flipped on net. Save made by Leishman on that shot from Roger. Good job by DeSanti to find Roger alone between the circles. She put a good shot on it, but again, Kenna Leishman This has been a brick wall for the Sabres. That one's kept in by DeSanti at the far point. Between the circles, Thurston. Now back over to Roger. Cross-ice pass finds Miller. And then thrown on net. And another save made by Leishman. Now I have to wait for a team to get onside. Now she'll carry it in. Emma Roger gets it over to Thurston, backhands it. Over to the far boards. Sadebreck will flip it up ice, but DeSanti got there in a hurry before Sadebreck can have a breakaway. As we're down to 4:37 remaining with a 2-goal lead for the Sabres, 4-2 here in the third period. Bringing it inside the zone now is Lopez, flips it behind the net. That's going to be gathered up by Ami Velith. Out to the neutral zone. DeSanti had it, lost it. DeSanti picks it up, tried to center it, and it's picked off by the Sabres. They'll get it out to center where Ruman will gather it up. Ruman had the puck poked off her stick. Now taken down. That's going to be an easy call against Sagebrook as Hornberger was hooked. And Sagebrook goes right to the box for the trip. Good opportunity here for the Revolution again to cut into their 2-goal deficit. It'll be a face-off to the right of Kenna Leishman. But they need to get pucks on net right now. They need to get some traffic down there too. You got to cause some things to distract the eyes of Kenna Leishman as she's seeing everything without bodies in front of her. But easier said than done. You have to have possession, and Sabres doing a good job of keeping most of the traffic away from Leishman. 3:48 to go in the game. 4-2 lead for the Sabres as a shorthanded shot was saved there by Bromley. Now the Revolution will carry it up ice is Craig. Craig flips it on net. Oh, a save made by Leishman. Now over to DeSanti. DeSanti tries to center, but nothing but black jerseys there. Keep an attempt by Turner, goes outside the zone. And then it's played by Adelisa Craig, who dumps it in. Frischal will chase it in that near corner. Tries to spin, he'll go over to Turner at the near point. She dumps down low, throws it on net. Oh, good job with a poke check there by Leishman. Now Hornberger for Turner. Turner cross ice to Craig. Craig, top of the far circle. Oh, that puck got knocked down, and then pouncing on it was Leishman to hold on for the faceoff. We're down to 48 seconds remaining, 2:53 to go in the game. Faceoff to the right of Kenna Leishman. Ava Stice, Izzy Thurston. Now, actually, that's Hornberger. Check that. Won by the Revolution. Back to Turner between the circles. Back over to Craig. Top of the far circle. Deflected, goes high. Over to DeSanti. DeSanti now. Cross-ice pass finds Craig. Craig, top of the far circle. Scoots in. Fires it on net. That one, not sure if it got on Leishman. But DeSanti backhands it towards the net. That's stopped. And Turner tries to keep it in, unable to. 19 seconds on the power play. There's Craig. Now Turner will bring it in. Turner dumps it in. Taken by Lopez. Izzy Lopez gets it out to center. Penalty is over. Both teams back at full strength. Now here's Hornberger between the circles. She'll take it wide. Hornberger shoots. Save made. Leishman. Hornberger tries to keep it in along the far boards. Now Thurston gathers it up. Throws it down low. Minute 48 remaining. Goal is empty to our left. Puck deflected down low between the circles. Whacking at it is Thurston. And the puck comes out to the neutral zone where Turner will play it. Cross-ice pass trying to make that connection with Ren Davis. And it's dumped by Faxel into the Revolution zone. A minute 24 to go. You got some tired legs out there for the Revolution, however. Hornberger skates it in between the circles, loses the handle, goes to Thurston, throws it down low, it goes wide. And then shoveling it on net was Hornberger. As she goes falling down, you can tell we need a timeout here by the Revolution. There's some dead, tired legs on the ice. Got to get their team a breather. There's no timeout. I am shocked. Got to call a timeout here. I don't recall that they called one earlier, so I do not know why they're not calling a timeout here. There's some tired legs for the Revolution. You had players on the ice for a long time, especially Hornberger and Thurston. They've been out there a while, and you can tell they're a little ragged. Roger shovels it forward. Frashala gathers it up. Hornberger had it for a moment. 48 seconds remaining. Flipped on net. Save made by Leishman. Now Roger tries a flip shot. Getting in front of that one was Alex Cepeda. And then the puck brought in offsides by the Revolution. Revolution trying to find who's supposed to be on the ice, who's coming off the ice. Thurston's off. You got too many oh, you got enough. There's 6. Goalies has been pulled for the extra attacker. Draw taken by the Revolution. Flipped inside the zone. Goes wide of Martinez. DeSanti trying to track it down. Hornberger peels it off the far boards. No one in front of the net. At least not yet. And then it goes over to the far boards. And that puck thrown all the way down. That's going to be an icing call against the Sabres as Sagebrecht tried to get an empty net goal there, but that went wide. So face-off will be to the right of Kenna Leishman, who's kept the Revolution off the board, facing several shots. Tough shots, deflected shots, and he's done a whale of a job there in net, coming in halfway through the game after a fine job done by Alex Cepeda. Puck is flipped up net, shoveled on net. Oh, stuff attempt by DeSanti, and Kenna Leishman denied DeSanti, and the Revolution could never get one past Kenna Leishman. And the Sabres hold on for the 4-2 victory. It was a good game by the Revolution. They tied this game up at 2-2, but a late goal in that first period by the Sabres, and Sadie Ruman gave them a 3-2 lead, and then an early second period goal by Ruman gave the Sabres a 4-2 lead, and no goals scored in that third period. But Kenna Leishman just denied the Revolution at every opportunity. Also have to say Aaliyah Bromley did a good job after that fourth goal to hold down the fort for the Revolution. So pretty well played game, but the Sabres come out on top by the score of 4-2. So that's our final here from Rocket Ice Arena. Game 1 went to the Warhawks against Sabres 14U girls, 7-1. Game 2 goes to Sabres 16-19U against the Revolution by the score of 4-2. Well, that'll do it here again from Rocket Ice Arena here in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Again, keep your eye on the NIHL.info website, the NIHL Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages for news about upcoming broadcasts of NIHL games. Tournament time is coming around the corner, so be prepared for that. This is Eric Willowhite saying so long for the NIHL Game of the Week on the NIHL TV network powered by Stream Sports Midwest.